What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss this Saturday's bout between Yair Rodriguez and Patricio Pitbull. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly and help the channel grow. All right, guys, getting right into it. Yair Rodriguez takes on Patricio Pitbull for his UFC debut in a fight that, massive question marks. The long-awaited debut of Patricio Pitbull has the thought of, well, is it too late? I think he's about 38 years old, 37 years old. I mean, storied career down at Bellator. He's cross promoted with Ryzen as well. He's had the bouts with AJ McKee. He had the rivalry with Michael Chandler. He dispatched Michael Chandler quickly. Sent him to the ground, fouled it up. Was it an early stoppage? Who really knows? But he really put Chandler to the ground in that fight. But it really just, that was a while ago. It's been time. Chandler left, had the success in the UFC. So has that time passed Pitbull by? This is how we're going to find out here against Yair Rodriguez, who, is probably only about 30 years old, still in his prime. Yeah, hasn't, he is on a 2-fight losing streak, but to Alexander Volkanovski and Brian Ortega, right? And that most recent fight with Brian Ortega, he was beating the absolute brakes off of Brian until he was able to get the fight to the ground and just solidify that victory. But Yair, is a dangerous fucking dude. He can hit you literally from anywhere at any point of the fight with any limb. Like the fight that he had with the Korean Zombie. A lot of people, it really is one of the greatest knockouts of all time, not just because of how he did it or when he did it, but because he was losing about every second of that fight. That was a 5-round fight. He was losing about every second of that fight and then just pulled the craziest downward, backwards elbow that we'll probably never see again in the history of fighting, right? And it's just he's just so dynamic, good jiu-jitsu, very dangerous on the ground as well. We saw that against Josh Emmett. Even after being rocked, Yair is, I talk about this a lot, and I have over the years, athletes and fighters, right? You have guys who go out there and they want to fight a 15-minute fight. They want to I don't want to say like outpoint you, but they really want to go out there and have an athletic performance rather than going out there and beat your fucking ass. Robbie Lawler was on the Jackson podcast recently talking about that. Like, oh, you're out here trying to point fight me? No. This is a whole different game I'm playing with you right now. And you have that with a lot of these guys. And a lot of these up-and-comers, you have these dudes who really, they don't really care to go for that finish or make that statement-making victory. I think we saw that with Torres Finney recently. So with Yair, he's a fighter, and ironically an athlete. The dude is so dynamic, but like he's always looking for the finish. He's always looking for some sort of highlight, and he really has the ability to do so. And here against Pitbull, the best blueprint I think Pitbull needs to use on this fight, just pressure. Just be in Yair's face the entire time. Don't give him any space. Work the body, work the legs, get the fight to the ground. And what I want to think about as a blueprint is kind of what Frankie Edgar did to Yair years back. Yair was dispatched by Frankie Edgar in such a dominating fashion that we didn't see Yair really for a long time. I think it was until the Korean Zombie fight. He was almost a cautionary tale, of being a guy being pushed too quickly with all the talent in the world. Frankie Edgar, did damage, and for a long time, we weren't really sure what we were ever going to see from Yair Rodriguez. And, he's completely changed that statement and that narrative since then. But I think that if Patricio really wants to find a good game plan to go out there and beat Yair, he needs to just make it a dirty, gritty fight, pressure. You can't let him get off those kicks because Yair, he doesn't always necessarily need the space. He can really probably do some crazy spinning shit right in front of you, but it would be better for Yair's safety to work a more longer and rangy fight. So I'm curious to see if Pitbull can solve that puzzle and get in there and punish him, work to the body, because Pitbull's got the power in his hands. He could really make Yair pay, but Yair Rodriguez is a fucking dog. He is a killer, and this is a fight I'm very excited for. I'm super pumped up for, and again. This is like one of those, the whole main card. It's 50-50. I'm going to be saying this on every breakdown I do for the main card. Like, I feel like this is a 50-50 fight. Aside, you know, I think the biggest tell for maybe what this outcome might be is just the age of Pitbull. But aside from that, I'm just ready for a fucking good fight and a good card, guys. But guys, I'd love to hear what you guys think. Do you guys have Yair? Do you guys have Pitbull? Or are you guys also just in the middle like me and just are just really excited for a show out performance from both these guys? All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you guys like this video. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.